Now we are on step 9, and we need these small foam curvy pieces. We're gonna line up the small sticky foam curve with each of the small holes. The small holes are going to be the orange and the green circles. The large holes are the red and the blue. We're going to take the small curve ones and put those, again, with the orange and the green. Now what's important is that you make sure the curve faces the edge of the tile and stick it down. Don't put it on the corner, make sure it's at the bottom of the circle. So if you can just wait one moment and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you want this curve to line up with the bottom of this tile, not to the side or not to the corner. Make sure it's lined up to the bottom. And you're gonna do that with the rest of your tiles. Now while we work on that, I think it's important to say, guys, make sure you're getting outside and enjoying that beautiful weather. I know not all of us have access to go to a park every day or something like that, but even if you step outside your house and get some fresh air, it does some wonders. Or you could be like me and do this outside, which is super fun, getting a lot of nice sunshine. Just make sure you don't lose your pieces. That's the only downfall. Okay. Now once you're finished with that, we're on to step 10, where we place these 9 game tiles, so that's the ones even without holes, these tiles too, onto the game board and make a grid. So you could really do this however you want to do it. I'm gonna do it how our instructions say, and then I'm gonna move it as I want later on, or if I want to challenge myself or my friends. Don't forget, guys, if you send us pictures, we would be forever grateful. And maybe next year when we're back together at camp, I'll challenge you to a game of arcade catapult. You just wait. All right? And now our game board is done. So what's left is to actually build the catapult itself. So what we need to do, step 1, we're gonna grab a side piece, which looks like this, and push one of our bolts through the middle hole and then twist an orange spacer into it. So we're gonna take this piece, push the bolt into there, and then add one of these spacers and screw it on. It's really cool because we're like construction workers now. We're building our own catapult. All right, now step 2, stack the pieces as shown onto the orange spacer. So what we need is this, it's called a washer. That's gonna go first. I'm gonna slide that right on. Then we need 2 launcher pieces. The launcher pieces look like this. And that's gonna go like this. We're gonna take another launcher piece, do the same thing. Then we add another washer. Then we add our final side piece with one of our bolts. And then you just twist it in. Make sure that that all of the long ends point the same way. So as you can see here, all of my long ends are pointing the same way. So make sure that you pause this video here if you need some time to catch up or some time to screw in your bolts. Now, moving on to step 3. We're gonna stick another spacer between the holes in one end of the side pieces, and then we're going to use 2 bolts to secure it. So as you can see, I'm taking another piece, I'm going to stick the spacer there, and then I'm going to take some bolts. I'm going to secure it together. You know what I was thinking about recently, guys? I really miss swim day at camp. That was like, those were the best. And free swim, that's where it was at too. All right, so you're gonna do that again for the other side. These parts don't need to be in there, so just kind of pick those up. And we are gonna go sticking our spacer in, secure it with our bolt. You want to make sure that the launcher pieces go over the orange spacers, okay? So this is where we're at with step 3 on the catapult. Make sure these launcher pieces, again, are above the spacers.